Hello, Trash Lord. You're the first boy in the stream. Hello, everybody else. So things are slightly different from last time we left off. We're not in the Profane Capital right now. So I remember getting my ass whooped by this boy, and I remembered I have to kill him. So we're a bit stronger, so we're going to try and fight him right now. On top of that, I've got a different shield this time around. I've been using this shitty wooden one. But turns out I can actually use this one, which gives me 100% block, which is way better than 84. So we're going to use this one. And what else is different? I lost my hat. Okay, so I don't have my Pope hat because I have this staff instead. Now, why do I have this staff? It's so that I can do this. I will always be able to cast this spell that turns me into shit. But I can't wear my hat and have the staff at the same time or else my character weighs too much, so that kind of sucks. But other than that, we're gonna go kill this boy and then explore this area. The Pope hat is no more. It's a sad time. I just can't afford to wear that hat, you know? Please do not grab me. Oh. Fuck. Okay, at least I blocked that. Whoop! Ooh! Hey there, bud. Hey, how you doing? It's taking a lot of damage. Oh, Christ. Okay. Okay. Hello, Romita, and hello, everybody else coming in. Oh, crap. Okay, come on. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Please, do not attempt to grab me. That move is kind of delayed, so it's kind of awkward. He hasn't done this move where... Yep, I was waiting for that one. That one is the best because it gives me tons of times to attack him for free. And he's down. Or not. Okay. Now he's down. Yeah! Soul of a Stray Demon. That is actually really sad. Now, you guys couldn't see it, but that guy actually has different unique death sounds, or not death sounds, death animations. He has unique animations, and what that means is that if you kill him with like an axe, right, where you attack his feet, he's made of stone. His legs will crumble, and he'll just like have fucked up legs and then die. It's kind of sad. Sorry, I'm not going to talk much. I'm in the middle of parking. I'm finally getting a new apartment next month. Oh, that's exciting. Good luck on your moving business. We should have been able to go to this area sooner, but I wasn't strong enough to fight that boy. Mostly because he's really fire resistant, and Spicy Boy only deals in spicy adobo products. None of that weak shit here. Alright, let's go this way. This area is actually really good to go to later on. Because early on you won't have weapons strong enough to one-shot these little guys. Usually, most people don't. Unless you're running like a two-hand build. Fuck off! Oh, did I get him? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. What are we doing today? Well, that is a good question. What are we doing on today's Dark Souls stream? As I'm actually thinking in my head, what do I want to do in order of doing it? So, we are going to do one NPC questline, which is the one that I was trying to do before, except it was bugged, like it wasn't working. It wasn't really bugged, it was just not activating correctly. So, we're going to do... This boy's not alive. He looks, though. Looks like he's alive. We're gonna do one NPC quest, which directly references the first game. Then we're gonna go down and we're gonna help the Onion Bro finish his quest. So we're gonna help him fulfill his duty. Tony, are you streaming tomorrow? I've got 20 pictures for fan art. Yes, there will be a stream tomorrow. I know you guys, I've been getting tons of messages. You guys apparently have tons of fan art ready to go, which I am very excited about. I always love me some fan art. This episode is probably gonna be really sad. Like, I'm gonna be straight with you guys. This episode is gonna be, like, very depressing. I can't sugarcoat it. Like, it's gonna be a sad time. But it's gonna be fun too. And I really don't wanna have to walk all the way back down. So we're just gonna, yeah. Another Feels stream, yeah. Dark Feels Souls. My favorite game. Catching up on Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack's been good. It's just been really good lately. Don't break my heart, please. You picked the wrong game if you don't want your heart broken. Alright, let's go to Rosaria's bedchambers. Giggles, it'll be sad. Sad is a good thing. R1, R1, R1. Or like Hat Souls. It's not Hat Souls. I don't have my hat anymore. Fashion Souls is a legit thing, though. If you can't make your character look good and also have at least sort of decent stats armor-wise, you're just playing this game all wrong, you know? Alright, so this is what I was waiting for. As I mentioned before, when we give Rosaria a tongue and join her covenant, that boy moves over here and then we talk to him. So, now that we've done that, he's actually gone, and Rosaria is dead. She's not... she's not alive. Village Reigns. So on her corpse is this item named the Black Eye Orb, which we are going to activate. Not here, because we can't use it here. We need to go to a very specific area to use it. And that area should look familiar to anybody who has played Dark Souls 1, because it is the location of the best breasts in all of Dark Souls. Gwendolyn. No, not Gwendolyn. I always mix them. Gwendolyn is the boy, goddammit. Guinevere. Guinevere and her luxurious bosoms. That's where we're headed. Hello, elevator. Take me up. Is Rosaria's pet guy alive? Nah, he's dead too. She just gets a new one though. You'll see when we actually get to it. Oh, look at that. It's got like curtains. I didn't actually know that. Alright, so there should be a little thing that should be going off right now once we enter this room. You feel the Black Eye Orb quivering. So this should look familiar to anybody from Dark Souls 1. So Dark Souls 1 had a character named Guinevere. She was basically the goddess of fertility. And this was her little bedchamber. And right there was this huge girl with ginormous breasts. And this is really all that's left of her. The Sun Princess ring. Now this is a ring that regenerates your health slowly every second. So let's go ahead and activate this, this orb. Arcane orb left on Rosaria's corpse. Have faith her soul can be retrieved by invading the world of her killer and returning victorious. The Black Eye Orb is proof of vengeance, but often appears serene as it casts its gaze upon Irithyll. Alright, so we use this orb and invade somebody else's world and kill them. It's pretty obvious who the killer is. It's the guy I mentioned. So we're just gonna wreck his shit. Titty stream. There are no titties, though. No titties, though. Unfortunately.
Well, never expected to see you here.
Oh yeah?
Couldn't resist her any longer in all her festering glory.
He's gonna be right over there.
Now you want to ravage her soul as well.
Not really, no.
I sowed the seed.
Yeah, fuck you. Ow. Christ. This guy is actually one of the easier fights in the game, in my opinion. He's kind of really dumb and doesn't really do a good job of like dodging you. The only real advantage he has is the fact that you have limited resources. He also has a lot of ranged. Hello, and he can go through shields. Really, he has a lot of shit, but doesn't really know how to use it. Yeah? Stop dodging, you dingus. Do not heal yourself. You little ass. Oh. That is the flash sword. No, no. Mm-mm. No, no, we don't do that here. Oh, shit. I just tried to cast a spell. I did not want to cast a spell there, actually. Alright, hello. Oh, were you gonna block my fireball, bud?
With her soul isn't flesh
No.
for a sick beast.
Ooh, he's healing up. I'm gonna heal up too then. Yeah? Come over here. Ah! Shit. Ow. He actually does hurt, though. He's also very easy to stagger. Ow. Fuck off. Ow. Christ. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you out of shit right now? It looks like you were out of shit right now. Christ. Come on, dude. Ow. Got him.
Bless him.
You get fucked. Ooh. I like it when you shit talk, it's funny. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I apologize if the stream just clipped. I don't know why it would do that. It's a little weird. Alright, so we got his weapon, we got the Soul of Rosaria, and we got the Silver Mask. Did that say silver? I don't know. It's one of the coolest looking helmets in the game, so it's good to have. Okay, so the item we just picked up is Rosaria's Soul. There is no music in this area, and I don't like that. So let's take a look at it. The Soul of Rosaria, Mother of Rebirth, stolen by Ring-Finger Leonhard. Return this to her extant corpse, and Mother Rosaria will spring back to life as if nothing had ever happened. We're not going to do that. So, Rosaria, basically what we can do is we can either bring her back to life, or what we're going to do is we can use her soul to make a spell that's really good. So we're gonna do that instead, because we can actually still do Covenant stuff with using her corpse. We can actually just use her corpse to do everything that she could do when she was alive. We don't, there's no point to bringing her back to life. All we have to do is just use the soul for other things. It's actually kind of depressing when you look at it that way. She's just gonna be dead, and we're just gonna be using her magical corpse for things from now on. But that questline is out of the way, and now we can go and fulfill the final duty.
Aha, so
Yeah. Okay, so we can get either... We're gonna get this spell. Probably. Yes. Yeah, we'll get that one. And we'll take this sword. And this is the spell that we get from Rosaria's Soul. Bountiful Sunlight. It's really good. It makes your health regenerate, like, real fast. Boulder Heave. Yeah, Boulder Heave is the spell we just got for the soul from the demon I killed. That spell that he was using to spit boulders at me, that's exactly what we can do. Good night, Dingo. Thanks for dropping by. Alright, so what... Yeah, we just basically gotta go and help Onion Bro now. This is a pretty easy time, admittedly. Like, we're not doing anything wacky today. It's just a pretty straightforward shoot from here on out. I believe that once we beat this boss, it's going to teleport us to the next area we have to go, though, which I don't really want that to happen to us, but it's going to happen. This ladder, by the way, even if you have the cat ring and if you attempt to jump down this ladder, you will die, even with the cat ring. Because it is so far that it triggers the insta-death, you fell too far thing. This area... Okay, so let me give you some basic rundown on the lore for this area. So that little pot over there that's gonna be shooting at us is what's called the Profane Flame. Now this entire... Dark Souls is all about linking the fire, right? We have to get to the end of the game so we can link the fire and make the worlds work. Alright? So that's what we're doing. These people who live in this area tried to remake the flame, and what ended up happening is that their king touched that flame over there, that little thing, and it burned every single person in this village, or like this city, alive. So as we're walking through here, the ground is covered in their burnt corpses, and you're gonna see it, and it's pretty awful, admittedly. It's a pretty awful time. One moment. I apologize. The stream is getting kind of weird. And I don't know why that is. I think people are just downloading shit in my dorm. And I really don't like when people do that. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can fix it. And if not, that just sucks. That's a pretty big oops. Yeah. Yeah. Please do not stab me. Okay. Ah, fuck. No. Nope. That's not good, those poor villagers. Yeah, they basically wanted to beat the curse of undeath by doing that. Also, look at how friendly these... Yeah, see that? There they are, right there. These are people just burned to a crisp. Everywhere. They're actually mixed in. This area is full of treasure, like everywhere, and it's mixed in with their corpses. They were melted with all of that shit. Alright, so let's... These shrine handmaidens are the worst, and I don't like them. Alright, it's better to pull them one at a time. They're pretty spooky. They turn around and they giggle, and I don't like any of that. But they also stagger easily. Makes it really easy to do this. Oh! This really is the feels stream, and it hasn't even been 20 minutes. Oh yeah, it gets feelsier. We're not even like a fraction deep of how feelsy. I'm gonna make you guys sad. I'm not kidding. You guys are gonna be sad by the end of this episode. Everybody... Are those weeping angels? Nah, those are shrine handmaidens. You can look at them. They're not like the jailers. The jailers, you can't look at them. That was the problem with them. They were basically the weeping angels. Ooh, do not do that. Thank you. These fucking gargoyles. Ow. The weapon that they dropped, that, not this one. This one's a mace, that thing that he's holding. But the other one that was outside that was holding a spear, that's actually one of the best weapons in the game, believe it or not. If you're doing a pyromancy build, it's almost required to use that weapon. Well, it was. There's another one that's really good that I'm going to be using, actually. Hello. Yeah? Come on, bud. Alright. So there should be 2 more gargoyles in this area, which I really don't want to have to deal with, but we're going to have to. I'm not ready for the feels, but I'm tough. Alright, let's backstab you. That didn't even kill you. It's a little embarrassing. Alright, the others are aggroed. Hello. Oh. Ow. Tracking on that. You have to look at weeping angels so they don't kill you. That's the opposite. I ain't no Dr. Whovian boy. I don't know any of this shit. You guys better be ready, because it's gonna get sad. It's gonna get really sad. If you guys have been watching these streams since the beginning, it's gonna be twice as sad for you. If you're just coming in and this is like your first time, this is not gonna be the most depressing shit, but like, it's still gonna be sad. Hello, rusted coin. There's one more thing to loot over here. You are right, though. That is how that works. You're supposed to look at them, and if you blink, then they kill you. It's not looking away from them. That wouldn't make any sense. That ain't scary. Looking away from shit ain't scary. Looking at it's spooky. Alright, let's keep going. I just want you to understand, like, again, these are literally corpses melted together. They are just fused together right now. It is disgusting. Alright, so there's actually a gargoyle. Hidden right up there, and he's waiting to jump down. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Oh god. Okay. I think if we just move back, eventually they will leave us alone. Hopefully. Hopefully. Hello, ironic YouTube name. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Christ. Okay. Alright, yeah. They're starting to leave me alone. Come here, bud. Yeah, there you are. Okay. Actually, I don't know how much damage I do. Ow, fuck. With this spell, but I'll give it a shot. Maybe not just yet, because there's a boy coming at me. Maybe not. Oh my god. Maybe I could just run away from him and not have to fight him, because that would be way better than what I'm doing here. Tony, you keep streaming when I'm asleep. Oh, I wait. I have a schedule. I have a schedule specifically for you. This one, I'm pretty sure, is not a mimic, but I really don't want to risk it. There's like 3 chests over here, and I'm pretty sure 2 of them are mimics. Christ. Alright. 1. Oh god, I'm not used to having a third thing. Why did I decide to do that? Okay. Fuck off. Okay, cool. So, one of these is a mimic, and I'm gonna show you the mimic trick. Are those occult demons? Oh no, there are no demons in this game, besides the one that we killed. There's very few demons. There were demons in the demon ruins, but most of the demons are actually dead in this game. So, this is the mimic on the left, I think? No, the mimic's on the right. Yeah, okay. So the trick is, which people have been telling me to do since the beginning of the stream, if you just hit him, you can pick up the item, and then they're gonna close, and then you do it again. And the reason you do it again is because you can continuously do this, and it'll generate an item every single time. You just gotta wait for him to close up. And he'll shut. We'll wait a second. And we'll go again. And now they should have an item in there. They should. Oh my god. Where is it? There we go! Okay, so that's the reason we did that. We wanted a very specific item to spawn. Okay, so the item that just spawned is called the Symbol of Avarice. Head of the avaricious creature that mimics treasure chest. Can be worn if one so wishes. Increases soul absorption from defeated enemies as well as item discovery, but the curse of the branded also drains HP. The very form of this creature is thought to be a form of brand, a punishment for sin. Okay, so if you have this hat on, it gives you, I think it's like 60% increase to soul absorption. So I'll get 60% more souls, but as I'm wearing this hat, it will drain my health, if you're noticing. So, not really good to wear unless you're, like, planning on it. You are fine. So we're gonna let those chests live. I'll probably kill them off screen because I will do it for more souls, but oh Christ. Leave me alone. Nope. Nope. Is there anybody here to help me? I don't think so. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do actually. We're gonna equip our weapons, and I bet you're saying, why the fuck are you unequipping your weapons right now? Well, there's a very specific reason for why I'm doing that, and we're gonna put on the Shield of Want, which is over here, it's the black one. Why the fuck are you getting rid of your weapons? Alright, so you guys ready? We're about to do a boss fight. Get ready.
Old friend. I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, have come to uphold my promise. Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
This is just upsetting. Okay. So we gotta help Sigurd fight this big giant boy. Please stop attacking me. Please stop attacking me. Please stop attacking me. Please stop. Okay. He's not stopping. Sigurd. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming, buddy. Don't you worry. Okay, so the entire point of this fight is you do this. You charge up the sword, because it's magic, and then it shoots wind. You shoot the wind at the boss, and then the boss takes like a zillion damage, and it also stuns him. But it drains all your stamina to do this move, pretty much. Oh no, Sigurd, I got you. Little known fact about this boss is that he was actually designed entirely fighting him without the magic sword in mind. But playtesters described this boss as impossible, so they redid this entire fight to incorporate this magic sword. Because people complained that it was too easy. Eat shit, Yorm. Alright, so this magic sword that we got only works on this guy. Oh god, please. Oh, fuck. Get him, Sigurd! Oh, Sigurd, where are you? Oh god! Oh Jesus! I missed. I whiffed it. Oh my god, dude. Oh, Sigurd got him. Sigurd got him. Alright, we gotta put on the hat. We gotta put on the hat so we get more souls, guys. That's how you do it. The testers should have gotten good. Do we get our souls yet? Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's take that off. Place that with our shield that we're going to be using. Get rid of that. Where's my battle axe at? Battle axe +6. Alright, cool. Onion Boy got him. Now let's talk to him.
It seems I'm in your debt once again. My thanks. I could have not kept my promise without you. Now, for a final toast. To your valor, and my old friend Yorm. Long may the sun shine.
I'll give him a toast. Toast for a good boy. Please note the piles of people. Yes. A toast for an old boy. Alright, let's get up and talk to him again.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast. You are a true friend. Best of luck.
The sword is literally useless for anything besides this fight. Yeah, this sword actually has no stat requirements for people to wield. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it's gonna activate the cutscene. Shit.
Unkindled one. The fire fades and awaits its one last reward.
I didn't want this to happen, but now it is.
Prince Lothric is in your hands.
I don't know why the game decides to teleport you to the next area. I think it's entirely unnecessary.
Please save his soul.
Please save his soul. But it does that. Which ending am I doing? I haven't decided which ending I'm gonna do. I was thinking I might ask you guys what ending you wanted me to do, because I think at this point in the game I've actually made it so I can do every ending. I think one of them I won't be able to do. Did I miss the gay boys and the dancers? No, that's the next area that we're going to. But I haven't told you guys why this episode is gonna be so sad. We're gonna see, because we gotta go back and talk to Onion Bro some more. Are you gonna tell us what we're gonna do next? Because I'm really not in the mood for that. So we're gonna go back to the shrine. The least shitty ending. The saddest ending. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'll probably pick whatever the saddest ending is, to be quite honest. Let's level up a little bit, actually.
Well, very good. Hey.
Alright. Yep. I need more vigor.
Farewell, Ashen
So I
One.
can get more health. Actually, how much do I need to level up? How many souls? I need 30,000, and I've got 38,000 right now.
Very good.
So I can get one more. The most feels playthrough of all time. That's my goal. My goal is to describe to you guys all of the, like, sad lore in every area, so you just have a sad time. Alright, so let's go back to Yorm the Giant. Go back to his little area. And you guys, I'm gonna make all of you so sad right now. I'm gonna make you so sad. Alright, so if that cutscene had not have played, and we had just sat here, Sigurd died. See this right here? That's his corpse. Sigurd died. So Sigurd's entire quest is that him and Yorm were adventuring best friends. They're like in their prime. And Yorm was destined, because he was a strong boy. Basically, if you're strong in this game, you're destined to link the fire, and linking the fire makes you a Lord of Cinders, which does a few things. It usually makes people evil and like makes them insane, like what happened to Yorm. So what ended up happening to Yorm is he linked the fire and became a lord, and essentially is just sort of sitting here insane. But before linking the fire, he told his friend, Sigurd, Onion Boy, he told Onion Boy, if I go insane or I ever betray my people, I need you to kill me. And there's only two things that can be used to kill me. There's only 2 weapons that can be used to kill Yorm. One of them, he always used. He carried it with him. And that's the sword that was next to his throne that I ran up and picked up, the Storm Ruler. This magic sword is strong enough to kill him, because it's a sword that was once used to kill giants. And he gave the other one to Sigurd. So Sigurd carried that sword just in case he would ever need it to kill his friend. And he came here and did it. And the fight was so much that Sigurd died. Had that cutscene not played, Sigurd would have said, I'm gonna take a nap. And then he would have started sleeping. And then he would have died. Right there. He would have died sitting there sleeping. His duty, his entire quest that we've been helping him do, was to get him here so he could kill his best friend and then die happy. People are just yelling outside my goddamn dorm. I'm trying to tell sad stories. Fuck off. And that's the sad times of Onion Bro and his buddy Yorm. It's a genuinely heartbreaking story, to be honest. It's a genuinely heartbreaking story. Goddamn dorm life. I think out of all of the like stories of the NPC quest lines in this game, I genuinely think that Onion Bro has the saddest story. He doesn't deserve this. He really doesn't. He really doesn't deserve this. I don't know. You guys should be happy though. I wouldn't be sad, if only because he did complete his quest. He did keep his promise to his friend. And that's really all that matters to him, you know? Fuck! Are you kidding me? Eat my ass. Oh, Jesus. They're double teaming me right now. Just trying to rush through this area. Am I gonna have to shut my window? Are people just gonna sit outside my room right now? Do you guys hear that? I bet you do, because my microphone picks up, like, everything. You guys can hear these people just fucking straight up just yelling. What are they even doing? Is this what college kids do? Don't they have, like, work or assignments? Nah, they gotta yell outside Tony's room. Put your goddamn shield down, you fuck. And there we go. I need actual onions. Alright, so here's the deal. So this granny who lives in here, she's actually a fight. She's gonna summon a fight so that we can continue forward. So let's actually summon some buds. Am I really being invaded right now? Are you kidding me right now? Fuck off, dude. I'm trying to do this boss fight and you're trying to invade right now? Are you kidding me? What are you gonna do? Attack the doorway? I'm trying to do this boss fight and you're being a dingus. Alright, whatever. Let's do this, boss.
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul. Tell him what he must be, a lord.
She did. So, All of the Lords of Cinder are kind of Lords of Cinder for different reason. Yorm was a Lord of Cinder because he was, I think because he was a strong adventurer. I believe Aldrich became a Lord, not by choice, but because he was forced to be. Because he was such a ginormous monster that if he didn't become one, there was no way to stop him, and because he's linked to the fire, it causes some sort of thing to make him weaker, or stop him from eating everybody. Another guy was there out of happenstance. I believe that's the guy who's in the shrine right now, who makes all of our weapons. And Lothric, the prince, actually denies being a Lord of Cinder. So, was that the boss fight? Yeah, that was the fight. That was it. She just died by herself. No, this is actually the boss fight, though. We placed the water basin down in front of the statue that she gave us, and this happens. Boss fight is hard. She basically has a very strong one-shot combo. So, holy shit. If she grabs you, she'll one-shot you. And not only will she one-shot you, but she does like an oh shit! But she does like an explosion that like one-shots everybody in the vicinity. So this is the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Now remember when I was talking earlier about that ring? That ring that Pontiff gave that other guy across the hall over there? And how that ring turned that guy insane. This is the other ring. She has the other ring that he gave. And it made her insane. If I remember correctly, her lore is that she used to be a princess, actually. And she was sent here as like an ambassador by Sullivan. And then she got turned insane. Oh my god. Fuck off right now. Oh, Christ! Oh, I'm about to take so much damage. Oh, shit. Okay, good. Alright, she's going into phase 2, which is very hard. Because she does that. 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 Oh, my God. Holy shit. Okay, if you get stuck in that, you're fucked. Ow! I forgot she does a spinny in phase 2. Please don't. Please clap. Please stop. Christ almighty. Alright, this is kind of how you dodge her shit. You just go to hide behind the poles. But then you're fucked because she turns the corner and she's right there. Oh my god. But would I become a Lord of Cinders if it meant unlimited nuggies and milkshakes? Probably. I'm a big fan of milkshakes and nuggies, as you guys know. I prefer nuggies to tendies. They're just the superior option. Oh, shit! Oh, I got out of that, though. Okay, good. And you're dead. Wow, that was actually really easy. Way easier than I remembered. All right, Soul of the Boreal Dancer. Please clap, Tony, you dirty memer. Live my life through dirty memes. I'm sorry. All right, so her story is very sad. Like, I think that's one of the boss fights in this game where I genuinely feel bad for killing her. I love the soundtrack. It's really ominous. Oh yeah, she has beautiful music too. The rider was given to the Outrider. The ring was given to Outrider Knights. The Dancer and Vort were both Outriders. Outriders turn into beast eventually. Yes, we actually killed an Outrider Knight who also had a ring before. And we're gonna kill another one soon. There's only like 4 in the game. There's 4 Outriders, counting these 2 bosses. And the one that we already fought, we've got 3 of them. That was the Dancer. I thought it would... Yeah, that was it. I thought it was gonna be harder. I thought that was going to be a harder fight. I got to be honest with you. I'm not even joking right now. When my friend Tanner was playing this game, if you notice, my vigor right now is 28. So even if she tried to do her one-shot move on me where she picks you up and stabs you with her sword, I would have lived with like 1 health. He actually only had 10 vigor. He only had 10 vigor for the entire game. So if he got hit by one of her moves, he'd die. So basically, he had to fight her without taking any damage, and it took him a grand total of, I think, 19 hours.
Speak that
Legitimately 19 hours of just fighting her.
very well.
And when he finally beat her, I think he beat her by himself, because he realized if he summoned in people, they would die too quickly and not help him. Or they would just, like, not be able to do anything.
Farewell,
Like,
Ashen.
it would increase her health too much to the point where they would just be a detriment, and he had to fight it, like, by himself. Tony, what's your favorite flavor of milkshake? Mine's vanilla. I'd say strawberry. I'm a big fan of strawberry, you know? Oh, shit, I didn't want to go to Vort. I wanted to go to the dancer. Chocolate milkshakes are king. Honestly, milkshakes, period, are just good. I expected 2 women kind of like belly dancers and molded together, ghosting around and swinging curved swords around with a more interesting backstory. The Boreal Valley Dancer has a pretty interesting backstory, but for a boss that just kind of comes out of nowhere, I think it's good enough. You know? I think not every boss in this game has like a really interesting backstory. The Dancers is honestly kind of sad, but not that interesting, really. It's not that hers is uninteresting, it's just that the stuff that happens around her is more interesting. Because it directly relates to another character, the boss I was talking about, Sullivan. Can't believe we're talking about goddamn milkshakes. Edgy. Don't ask me why this is required to go to the next area, it just is. Put the basin down, have the guy stab himself, then the blood goes in the pool, and then the ladder comes down. And then go up the ladder, and you're there! Like, that's literally what just happened. Why is this necessary? It would have made more sense if I killed the dancer, and then, like, while she was dying, she, like, hit the ladder down. Who made this complicated bullshit for me to do? It just doesn't make sense. Okay, so at this point in the game, we actually have 2 options for what we can do. And I don't know what option I'm gonna take first. Okay, so if we go to the right, we will actually be able to complete the game. Because the final boss, well, not the final boss, but the second to last boss is over here. We have to kill the last Lord of Cinder, and then we have to kill one final boss after that. Now, if we go left, we'll actually be able to go to an optional area. So, we're probably going to go to the optional area first. Ooh, 3, 2, 1. He's got a king's crown, so he must be cool. What kind of weird pose can I do while he's waiting? Do a rest. I'll do a straight up rest. I'll do a straight up rest on this boy. Optional area, alright, optional area it is. The optional area is actually pretty fucked up. There's not really that much interesting lore for this area, but it is kind of interesting just for one of the bosses. One of the bosses here is it's actually the worst boss in the game. If you ask my opinion, the boss we're about to fight is the worst one in the game because he's programmed so fucking terribly. He is actually a buggy mess, and I hate it. It's so bad. What are you doing? Why are you stuck in the thing? Alright. Yeah. Okay, cool. This boss is legitimately a goddamn mess, and I hate it. There should be a thing we can jump off onto. Right. Boop. Here. Alright, where's the... Is there like a drop down? Yeah, there's a drop down there, but I want to get the first item. So this area is actually pretty hard to get through.
Unless you're a pyromancer, because if you're a pyromancer, all the enemies here get stunned by any fire damage, and then they just immediately kill themselves.
So we're gonna have an easy time breezing through one of the areas that's honestly pretty tough. So, good times and smiles all around. Oh fuck! I do not want to aggro that, actually. I do not want to aggro that. Where's our guy? Where's our boy at? Oh, there he is. Hey, bud. What you doing? You coming down? Huh? Now there he is. Come on. He's got the cat ring on, though. Oh, look at that. He's got a fire enchantment. He knows what he's doing. Alright, now I want to go up here, though. Five Guys, burgers and fries. Oh! Everyone I've ever seen links the flame. Oh, you've watched other people like stream this and they've always linked the flame. I probably won't do that. I'll probably do one of the weirder endings that you don't see too often on live streams. I don't want to do just the default like base linking the fire. I feel like that's too simple, you know? I want to do like one of the complicated endings that you gotta do. Because I've been trying to make this like a 100% run for you guys so that you get to see all the NPC quests. So it would make sense that I do one of the ending things, you know? Alright, there are slugs and shit everywhere, and I'm not in the mood to fight any of them. Please leave me alone. Oh, Christ. Alright. Leave me be. Leave me be. Alright, so this area is actually full of, like, tons of items, but I'm not going to pick them up now. I'll pick them up later. Oh, shit, I forgot. Oh, shit, I forgot. There is a shortcut that I need to go to. There's a shortcut right past this boy right here, and we need to get this shortcut if we want this to work. Okay, and there's going to be a spot to jump off of right there. Okay. If you married Henri, then you can usurp the flame and do a very specific quest. I don't know. I don't know if I want to usurp the flame, if I want to just douse the flame out. I don't know if I want to link it. I don't think I want to link it because, like, that's just kind of lame, you know? Alright, these boys, you really got to kill these boys because they buff the big guys over here. And the big guys, you definitely don't want to fight. Where is our guy? Where is 321? Oh, he's over here. Hey, bud. Okay, so it would probably be best if I pulled that guy with a spell. Because not using a spell may result in death. Oh, well, Hawkwood's just going in. He's just... Oh! Holy shit! Oh my god, save me! Oh! Oh! Oh, my boy! He's a good boy, a strong boy. He loves his papa. He loves his papa! Please! Papa, no! Oh! Mean big boys. There's actually a purpose to killing these guys. I'm not just killing them for funsies. I think if you kill... I think it's actually just this one guy. If you kill this big guy over here, he drops a... Oh, Papa! Please, I do not want to fight the boys, Papa! Yeah, if you fight this guy over here, he drops a ring. It's actually pretty good, so... I'm also gonna de-summon Hawkwood because he's fucking garbage. I'm just using him to fight these enemies, to be honest. Hawkwood the Wizard, or fucking Hawkwood. Oh, no! Oh, please! Please, Papa! Why must you be mean to me, Papa? I try my best! I try my best, Papa! Okay. Oh my god. I fear Tony's squad is here. Alright, did we get him? Yeah, there we go, the magic stone plate ring. Nice, he buffed himself. Alright, so this fucking boss over here... Okay, so this boss is a guy who's obsessed with becoming a dragon. That's the boss making those sounds, by the way. Have I wronged you, Papa? I did not mean to, Papa. This guy actually has a pretty interesting backstory, but... I don't know. It's kind of interesting, kind of not.
You ignorant slaves. Finally taken notice, have you? of the power of my beloved Ocelot, child of dragons. Well, I will not give him up, for he is all that I have.
Why is he like that? Okay, so this guy's whole thing is that he's a guy... Please correct me in the chat if I'm not 100% right, or in the comments or whatever, because I don't know all that much of his lore, to be quite honest. But if I recall, he is a man who wanted to be a dragon, so he basically turned himself into a dragon. Now, the baby that he's holding, it's debated whether or not... By the way, if you listen in the ambient sounds of this fight, there's actually a baby crying. There is actually a legit baby crying. So, you can actually hear, like, crying sounds if you listen very carefully, but... So this baby, right? The Ocelot, his little baby, it's debated whether or not the baby is real, or if it's actually him hallucinating it, or if it's the staff itself. If the staff is manipulating him into believing that it's a baby. Now, his hand... He's freaking out and goes into phase 2 because he thinks his baby died. Now, he's blind because he's a reference to a dragon from Dark Souls 1 who's blind, so this guy's blind, which is pretty fucked. I know, I'm telling you a lot of, like, random knowledge about this guy, but he's really, like, kind of fucked up and all over the place with his lore. That baby that was in his hand actually has its own model in the game. There actually is a baby in his hands. And we're actually attacking an invisible baby named Ocelot. That's not like him hallucinating. It's actually in the game files. So I 100% believe that this guy is actually holding a baby, and we just murdered his own baby. This boss is the worst because he's buggy and his, like, model is all fucked. It's really hard to fight him because of how buggy he is. Like, you can have your shield up 100% and still get hit by him, which is absolute bullshit. He jumps all over the place, and it's just not fun to fight him. He does that move, and look, like, I just walked underneath that, but sometimes you'll just take damage, and it's fucking dumb. Oh, please don't move. Oh, fuck. I wasted so many spells. It's implied that the king went mad after Ocelot died. That would make sense. Honestly, I've read so much, like, random conflicting lore about this guy that I would not want to be like, oh yeah, this is what it is, because I just don't know. I genuinely could not even begin to imagine what is true and what isn't. Oh my god, please. Ocelot, please! Not my precious Ocelot! Ooh! Oh my god, where am I right now? Why am I stuck in his dick? I don't want to be stuck in his dick right now. Oh no, no, stop drinking! Alright, I gotta put on my hat. I gotta put on my hat and I gotta put on my shield. He did the same thing I did. That's funny. Bye. Yeah, I apologize that I don't know his lore exactly. I really wish that I knew. I probably should have looked it up before doing it. King Osiris is the former king of Lothric. He was obsessed with harnessing his blood for a higher purpose, which may have been to produce an heir to the Lothric throne that would validate the royal bloodline to some degree. To this end, he was willing to ally with the heretics of the Grand Archives. The scholars introduced Osiris to the worship of the Pale Drake, Seath the Scaleless. You are correct. He is in fact a reference to Seath the Scaleless from Dark Souls 1. Now, Seath the Scaleless was a dragon who was blind and didn't have any scales, hence his name, Seath the Scaleless. And that's why he didn't have any scales, and he was also blind. It's weird. He's very weird. He's a very strange boss. He's got really interesting lore, I think. Alright. This is an important little side area that we're about to enter. Fuck this guy. Fuck this enemy! Okay, so these enemies right here... Why is it lagging? Why is it lagging? These enemies have long necks, as you can clearly see, and they can stretch those necks out, like, farther than I can throw my spells. This area is very laggy right now. And they can go through walls, so never fight those things near walls. Aha, Path of the Dragon. Okay, so remember how I said that there was an optional area that we could get to if we used an emote? That emote makes us sit like that guy, and we're going to be able to go to the secret area using that emote. But before we do that, we need to go over here and open this chest. But oh no, that's not all! Open up! Yeah. There's even more secret shit here. And this area should look very familiar. It's lagging like a motherfucker right now. I don't know what's up with that. Probably because these two areas are connected and there's nothing dividing them. It's kind of weird. I wish I could breathe crystals. I bet that'd be cool, but it'd probably hurt. Untended graves. And it's part of the first area. That's a little weird, isn't it? It's very strange. He has the habit of always carrying with him a ring made of dragon scale, a material known as the source of immortality for the everlasting dragons. This ring granted him resilience against the many assassins sent to kill him, or so he believed. Yes, we actually picked that ring up. That is right there. In his last years, Oceros became fascinated with dragons. After going mad, he was more commonly known as the Consumed King. Many assassins were dispatched to his domain, but none returned. He's got decently interesting lore. It's kind of weird, I guess. It's not as grounded as some of the other lore, I guess. I kind of don't like that. I wish I could breathe milkshakes. Yes.
Farewell, Ashen Ming.
Yeah. Alright. How much more do I need to level up, actually? Only 1,000. Come on now. Alright, so let's go to the untended graves. So, the untended graves area that we're going to enter is going to look very familiar to you guys, and it actually has some decently interesting lore, but it also has very inconsistent lore. There we go, now that the areas are just one thing. It's a little more stable. Looks like we've been here before, huh? Looks familiar. Oh god, I tried to cast a spell again. Keep doing that. Oh fuck! Do not attack me with your fucking scythe, you little wiener. Oh god, stop. Woo! Dead. This is the starting area. Yeah. Inconsistent. This area's... I've read tons of theories as to the lore behind this area and what this area actually is, and it's inconsistent because the lore is all over the place. Like, personally, I believe that this area is a mirrored world of the starting area. This is basically our mirrored world if the flame was to snuff out and be just cloaked in darkness. I believe that that's what this area is, but it's kind of weird. This area also sucks fat wiener, by the way, like to go through. Because there's doggos hiding. Are there no dogs here? I just wonder where doggos. Ah, doggos! Fuck you! I knew you were here. Where'd that other guy go? There he is. Oh no. Ow. Oh god, he bleeds. He bleeds so much. Please, Papa! Do not bleed me, Papa! Alright, cool. No amount of fat wiener can stop spicy boys. All humans possess fragments of the Dark Souls. Yes, this is true. They do say this a lot. Alright, so I don't want to fight the enemies that are over there yet. Not without a bonfire to sit at. And there is a bonfire over here, but before we can activate it, we're going to have to fight Bitchy Wizard McGee. Hello. Hello. Did you just try to parry me? Did you just try to parry the spiciest boy? Oh god. She casts some, like, ridiculous spells. She actually has one spell that can pretty much one-shot you, and then that other spell that she casts that basically does jack shit. Alright, so that one kinda does damage. That one, if that hits you, holy fuck. Are you in for a bad time? Oh, it looks like you're out of potions. Guess who still has all their shit, asshole? Daughter of the Crystal Crime Healed. Dead. And a bonfire should appear. Theoretically. Oh god, it's not appearing. Why isn't it appearing? It's supposed to be right there. It's supposed to be right there. Is it lagging again? Because it's supposed to be right there. Tony, if I believe hard enough, can I become a dank soul? You know, I think if you believe hard enough, you can become anything you want. Except for a dragon. It just doesn't work out. Excuse me? I just heard like an attack. It was a little weird. Alright. Alright. Such a dark sky. It's just a sad place to be. But on the upside, my bowl cut looks top notch right now. And that's really all I need. Oh, hello, doggos. I see there are many of you in a group. It'd be a shame if someone murdered you. Ow. Why could I not hit down that small ledge? But clearly he can get me. No. Bad. Alright, I don't think there's any items over here, but I'm gonna go anyway. You didn't believe hard enough, so you just became a Downs dragon. Who needs bonfires anyway? Tony, can I become you if I believe hard enough? I don't think so. Why would you want to? That just sounds like a sad existence. I do love that you guys are talking about the Oseros lore in the chat right now. I'm very glad that you guys are actually discussing Dark Souls lore right now. I think that's really cool. I can't attack. Hello. Oh, what did you just do? Did you just get staggered somehow? Did I just stagger him by falling like 2 feet? I think I did. Oh, Jesus. Excuse me? Did you just try to eat the spicy boy? Oh, shit. Ow. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Bad times. Bad news bears. I accidentally pulled the other one. Okay. Hey. Hey, bud. Hey, buckaroo. Hey. Come on down to the crab shack. Come on. Okay. Fuck. Okay, Christ. Do we get it? Alright, cool. They're turning around. It's good. This boy's... I can handle one boy. I can handle one boy at a time. He's gonna roll. Yep, there he goes. The other one's kind of just ditching me for now, which I'm totally A-okay with. Alright, come on. Come on. Ow. Well, kind of rolled right into that one, admittedly. Alright, come on. Relax. Oh, shit! I forgot the bleeding boys are here! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, he's too thick! I can't roll through him! Oh, I'm dead. I'm actually dead now. That was just unfair. That was upsetting. Did you just make a Tony's Crab Shack theme song? Tony's Crab Shack is a legitimate business that functions in the area. God, if I could remember that level. The Forbidden Woods in this game. That's where the Crab Shack is located. Oh, fuck. Can't believe I died there. I got stuck because that boy was too thick. I want to adopt these crystal doggos. They're not doggos. They are in fact very large lizards that need to not attack me. There should be a bonfire over there now that I killed that NPC. He tried to hit me in the back of the face. Alright. Fucking eat some spicy dog, my friend. Ow. I tried casting a spell again. Oh, Jesus. Why are you so mad? Relax. Just calm down. It's gonna be okay. It's not that bad. Alright, let's go human. Please advertise so we can get more boys to come on down. Come on down to Crab Shack, guys. Good time. We got free deals. We got crabs for the kiddies. It's free. It's a good time. Who doesn't like free? Stupid people. Oh, is there really not a bonfire here? I was under the impression that there was a bonfire that was supposed to appear there. Oh, is that only in the starting area? It is. It's only in the starting area. My bad. Yeah, this game came out in the year of our Lord, 2016. It feels like it came out in 2015, doesn't it? It feels like it's older. It's probably because you guys have heard so much about it, because, I mean, this game is really popular. Will there be salmon? I'm not very big on crab. We have, you know, we got subs. We got subs. But, I mean, you know, crab is the main thing. You know, it's not called the Crab Shack for nothing, you know. Like, it would be really dumb if crab wasn't a main dish. Hey, bud. Oh, Jesus. Why would you want to adopt one of these things? They're violent and rude. But you can stagger the fuck out of him. Eat dick. Eat some dick, boy. Ow. Okay, well, I was a little rude to him, so I mean, admittedly, I kind of deserved that, but, you know, still. That's what I thought. Alright, so let's fight another one. He's gonna roll. Roll on down. Crab Shack down. Alright, come on now. Leave me be. Oh! It's Tony's Crab Shack, not Tony's Salmon Hut. You bring up an excellent point. It's not a goddamn salmon hut. I've never actually heard of a salmon hut before. I don't think that's a real thing. I think you're memeing on me right now. I should have staggered him. I should have, like, attacked him in that stagger there. Relax. What's this game about? If I had to summarize it, it's about having the curse of being a human and overcoming that curse in any way possible. Because in this game, being a human is not a good thing. You know, being a human is usually like a real big deal, because like we got like free thinking and free will and shit. In this game, being a human is pretty much means you're the worst thing ever, and you might as well just, you know, go fuck yourself. So this game is about overcoming humanity, I suppose, and the curse that comes with being human. I'd say that's a pretty good way of describing it. That's only part of it though. I guess the main thing is relinking a magic fire, because the world is dying and this fire can stop it, or not really stop it, but just sort of delay it from dying. It's very complicated. It's a very complicated story, the Dark Souls games. Oh fuck! I knew that guy was gonna be there, but I thought I could swing faster than he could. Come on down to Dagger Town, we got boys! Alright, come on now. Fuck off. Ooh. Drop a chime? He did. Boop. Oh! Forgot you exist. Ow. I am actually going to be very ill-prepared to fight the boss fight, because I don't have anything in terms of spells, because I drank all my mana, so let's see what we can do here. you need to not be there, waiting to trick me with your sneaky tricks. Oh god, oh fuck. I am not gonna die to Dagger Boy Jim over here, right? That's just not happening. Come on now, get fucked. Yeah, that shield's not really helping you now, is it? It's kind of shit, admittedly. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna collect all the items here, and then I'm gonna go back and heal up and then come back here. I prefer the Bloodborne lore to Dark Souls, honestly. I don't know about the Bloodborne lore, so that's really all up to you guys. What you prefer, go for it. I'm not gonna get antsy about it. People are so mean about this sort of thing, you know? They're like, if you like Dark Souls but don't like Bloodborne, you're a fucker. And, you know, like, people just get mad. And I don't know why people get so mad about these games. Just, like, play them and have a good time, for fuck's sake. Who gives a shit? Goddamn Dark Souls. They make it up halfway through while they're playing it. I'm, like, convinced that half the shit in this game is made up as they go. Alright, alright. Is there any item down there? No? I guess I just cleared this whole area up for nothing. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the bonfire, and then we're gonna run through all that shit again. I just fucking dove across my bed to try and catch my vape before it hit the hardwood, and I failed. Oh. Sad times. I actually have a copy of Dark Souls 2, and I don't know if I should start with it. Should I start with 2 or try and get 1? I would personally say start with 1, and then go to 2, and then go to 3. But that's honestly, okay, here's the thing. There's a large section of people who absolutely despise with a passion Dark Souls 2. Now, I like Dark Souls 2. I think it's good. I think the things that it did well, it did real well. I really like the new stuff that it tried to do. I'm summoning in Guts from Berserk right now. So how can we go wrong? I'm gonna wait for him to come in first. I think 2 is great. Everyone shits on it, but I think it doesn't deserve that much shit, you know? Fuck you. Yes, Guts. Gutsu. Fuck him up, Guts. What version of Guts are you? Oh, he's a Black Swordsman Guts. Alright. Doesn't this look familiar, guys? Oh shit, I forgot he gets up and you don't have to do anything with him. Hey, buddo! You like that spell? Going up your dick? Oh shit! Okay. Alright, do not talk shit. You will in fact get hit. Harry, the boss fight. This is actually considered by a lot of people to be the best boss fight in the game. This fight right here. And I really do not get that. Like, this fight isn't, like, bad. Not at all. It's actually fun, but I wouldn't describe it as the best. Genuinely good, though. Oh, fuck. Come on now. How am I missing? Do I really have to get closer? What more do you want from me? Oh, Jesus. Alright, come on now. I'm kind of disappointed. I don't have that much lore on this guy. But I can definitely describe to you guys some really cool lore after this. Fuck. Ow. Alright, bud. You get it. You're salty. Relax. Oh, I forgot he does too. Oh, that's my bad. Hey, Guts lived. He's only got like 2 health though. Ow. 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 Relax, Gundyr. Relax. Hey, he's dead. Oh. No, no, no. No, I gotta change my shield. I gotta use cheap things. I gotta use cheap tactics to get more things. Christ. Genuinely good. Pelts him with fireballs. Red eyes, take warning. The red eyes don't make him that harder. I don't know. He's not the hardest fight. I think even people say like by himself it's hard because he just like is relentless in attacking you. But even then, I don't think he's that challenging. But then again, I'm using ranged, and using any sort of ranged just is easy mode. Griffith. Fucking Griffith. Champion Gundyr. The funny thing is that Induex Gundyr, if you noticed on that little thing, when you fight him as the tutorial, he's called Prisoner Gundyr because Induex is actually translated, I think it's from Greek? Roman? I don't know. But it's translated to Prisoner Gundyr from Champion Gundyr, which I think is pretty cool. Alright. We are set on all of our stats except for Faith and Int. So basically... Okay, so my build, guys. I've been talking about my build. I haven't talked about my build. I'm going to talk about it now. But I talked about it at the start. I said I'm doing a Pyromancer build based on a very specific weapon. So all of my stats are set like this. They're all kind of weird and not solid numbers. I did all of these first because these are the stats I need to wield the sword and have enough health and like stamina to use it. Now all we have to do is increase our Faith and Int, and basically that'll just directly increase our damage. So basically we're set on... I will not be any more survivable than I am right now. At this point we're just going like for straight damage and shit, which is great. Okay. I'm excited for this cool lore. I'm very excited to tell it to you if I actually have the means to do so. And it appears I do not. I apologize. Alright. So, here's what we need to do actually, before I can show it to you. The lore that I would like to show you... Jesus Christ, where the fuck is... There's the Consumed King. I need to find a very specific set of armor. And through that armor, I can show you guys what we're gonna do. Dark 3, Knight's armor. That's what I need. Where's the knight armor in this game? It is located... After sending Grirat out, you can buy it from the Shrine Handmaiden. Oh fuck, why did I go here then? I thought you found it. I didn't know you have to buy it. My bad. Tony, did you ever watch the Gmod Idiot Box in the day? I started rewatching it and I remembered why I love it. I remember watching it when I was a young lad. That's some really early internet shit you're bringing up right now. Wait, Faith is a skill? Church got more interesting. Yeah, Faith is a skill in this game. So, I think that boy that I sent out to find me stuff, I think he's dead. So I guess I can't show you guys this really cool lore. I'm gonna have to show you on the next episode. Damn, I was about to impress you guys with some, like, legit deep lore. Like, I'm not even kidding. This shit was deep. And now we're not gonna get to it. That's just upsetting. Man. Describe Dank Souls to a normie like me. It's a game that is relentless in terms of not its difficulty, but the way it treats its player. Enemies are relentless, they attack you non-stop, and it's all about remembering their patterns and adjusting to them. And that's how you combat them. I swear to God, if I sent Grirat out and he died, I'm gonna be so mad. Hello, Patches.
Oh, hello again. Can't resist.
That's the best emote in the game, by the way.
Wait just a couple.
Alright, let me actually equip that emote, because it's so good. Where is it? There it is. Patches Squat. Papa Squat! That's good. Describe Dank Souls to a normie. Okay, well... It's a game that's not forgiving. I guess it's a good way to describe it. It's a game that's not forgiving. It's really all about learning and getting good. It's a game that makes you feel good. It's an action RPG, and when you genuinely defeat an enemy after fighting them and dying like 50 times, you feel like you really accomplished something because you did it through like learning, and it wasn't handed to you. You know, like when you fight an enemy in like an Elder Scrolls game, they're not really enemies. They're not gonna kill you because the games are so easy. But in this game, you really feel like you accomplished something, you know? I remember telling people in middle school about YouTube. I remember doing the exact same thing. I was privy to the internet when I was a young lad. In a way that other people weren't. Okay, so at this point, we are going to go back to Champion Gundyr, and we are going to go to the dark version of this shrine, because there's an item there that we really need. A lot of, like... You said the word normie, which is the word I'm going to use here. A lot of normies think that Dark Souls is the hardest game ever made because when it was discovered that Dark Souls 1 is kind of hard compared to most games, all of the marketing from Bandai Namco was, "Oh shit, bruh, this game is fucking hard, dude. Oh shit, you gotta be hardcore to play it." Which is like the worst fucking advertising ever. It was obnoxious. But like, I think a lot of normies don't want to play this game simply because they saw that advertising and it's like, oh shit, this game's hard, and like, you're not gonna be able to play it. Eat shit. You know? Christ. Black Knights. Oh, hello. Thought you boys were supposed to be fire resistant, huh? Where's that fire resistance now, huh? Oh. There it is. Yeah? That's the best you got, buddy. Try harder. Try fucking harder next time. Ooh. I don't like that I can't see where I'm going because it's so dark. I gotta sit up in my chair. Alright, there should be a guy coming with a greatsword on the right. Yep, there he is. Okay. Whoa! Normie souls. Oh god. I want to fight him down here because I don't want to accidentally roll off the cliff because it's like right there. Oh shit. Okay. That was my bad. Don't get greedy. Rule number 1 of Dark Souls, never get greedy. Hey bud. Yeah, it'd be a shame if you stood in my flames, because basically how you're gonna die. Cool, bye. I remember playing Adventure Quest in the computer lab. Oh, when I was younger, kids today will never really understand this because it's not a thing anymore. So when I was younger, and like computers were kind of like becoming a thing, you know, in schools, they had what was called computer time, right? There was one computer in the classroom and all the kids got to use it. It was computer time. That was a big deal. You know, and it would be your turn to do it. And they would have like educational games, and back then, being a kid and being told it was your turn for computer time was like, it was lit as fuck, dude. It was like great. You'd be like, fuck yeah, I get to play a goddamn video game in school. And you'd be playing like math games and shit, and you'd be like, fuck yeah, I'm awesome at math. And you just felt cool, you know? Like, that was the days. Those were the days. Back then. Kids today will never understand because there's no like math games for first graders, you know, in schools anymore. There's none of that shit. There's no games. Kids just have like phones, you know, like literal first graders have phones now. But that was legit though. Like back in the day, whew, computer time. Hook me up with that shit, Mrs. Zizzy. That was my teacher from 1st and 2nd grade, Mrs. Zizzy. Hook me the fuck up. I'm ready to cast my spell incorrectly. No, but that was the best shit. I'm not kidding. That was the best shit back in the day. I remember we had this one game. I wish I knew what it was. We had this one educational game that was like, you were like climbing a mountain, right? And like, as you did math and like English problems and stuff, you'd go farther up the mountain, and also there were little mini games you could play along the way. And it was awesome. It was just a good time. I remember when I was a kid, right? Mrs. Zizzy would encourage us at the end of every day we would do math problems, and if you answered the question correctly, she would give you a Skittle. She would give you one Skittle. She had a bag of Skittles. Okay? Huge ass bag. Biggest bag of Skittles I've ever seen. And it was just full of random Skittles. And to this day, I do not know where she got one of them, because she had white. If you got the white Skittle, you were fucking the coolest kid. Everybody wanted to trade Skittles with you if you got the white one. Because the white one was mystery flavor, and it tasted the best. I don't know where she got these magic, delicious, taste like God's semen white Skittles. But I was good at math when I was a young lad, only so that I could get Skittles. And then as soon as I went to 3rd grade and there were no more Skittles for math, I just like stopped doing math. And just got way shittier at it. But I also remember if you did really well on your homework, or if you like answered all of the English questions she would do, you'd be like the first one to pick the toy for like playtime in 1st and 2nd grade, right? And every time I would always be it because I would fucking study hard, and every day would be me, and I would get to pick Legos, and I would go over and say, I want to play Legos, and I want the Lego guy with the jetpack. And I'd have the Lego jetpack boy, and nobody else would have it but me. Because I was better. And those were the days back in the day. Then I became a better adult as I got older. Coiled sword fragment. The homeward bone that allows me to teleport around is a limited use item. Coiled sword is exactly the same thing, except I can use it forever. Which is great. So this is the dark version of the shrine. Nobody is here. Everyone is gone from this version of the shrine except for the handmaiden. She is actually in both realities, and it's kind of weird. Andre's hammer is here, though. Blacksmith hammer. So if I recall, there is a few items that we need to pick up here. You'll notice everything looks identical, except for right over here. This looks a little weird now, doesn't it? There's a wall. Bam. And there's a firekeeper over here. The eyes of the firekeeper. Remember how I mentioned that our waifu, the firekeeper waifu, does not have eyes because she's blind? Well, these are eyes that we can give her, and she can actually put them in her face and use these to see. A pair of dark eyes, said to be the eyes of the first firekeeper, and the light that was lost by all firekeepers to come. It reveals the sightless firekeepers things that they should not ever see. You need these to get one of the endings. It's pretty dark. Alright, now let's go over to the handmaiden, because she actually has things that this handmaiden has a completely different inventory.
Where the lost lamb wandereth in, with nary a peep from the bell.
Yeah?
Well, thou shouldst my purpose know. What can this old handmaid provide thee?
So, she actually has a completely different set of items for sale in this version of the area. And the items that she sells are directly related to Artorias. Now, Artorias is basically the lol meme character from Dark Souls 1. There's 2 characters from Dark Souls 1 that became, like, huge memes. That's Solaire of Astora and Knight Artorias. Knight Artorias, everybody says the best character in Dark Souls. He's okay. I do not actually give 2 shits about him. But everybody likes him because he's cool, I guess. He's a pretty alright fight. So, you can buy his armor here, which is cool. But also we got the Eyes of the Firekeeper, so that unlocks another ending we can do. It's some pretty spicy armor, but it's pricey. Pricey, spicy. So at this point, we've done pretty much everything we can do in this area for now. So let's go and continue forward to the next area. There's a Dark Mirror universe in fucking Dark Souls. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, it just comes out of left field, you know? Like, I don't really understand the purpose of it, but, you know.
It looks cool, guys, and that's really all that matters.
You need the eyes to make the flame fuck off. Yeah, there's actually something funny about those eyes. Basically, if you give those eyes to the Firekeeper, at the end of the game, there's one last bonfire, and your character can do multiple things to it. You can snuff it out, you can absorb it for yourself, you can rekindle it, sacrificing yourself. There's tons of things you can do. But there's actually a really funny thing that you can do with the ending. If you give those eyes to the Firekeeper, you can summon her in, and she will do something to the flame. And if you, while she's midway doing an animation, if you kill her, then you get a completely separate ending from if you just allowed her to continue her animation. It's very interesting. There are tons of endings in this game, and they all, like, have unique shit, you know? And I think that's cool. Hey, bud. I notice you've got the red eyes. Are you okay? You look like you're taking a lot of damage. Are you okay, my guy? Are you alright? You need help? Do you need help? You look like you need help right now. Oh. Poor boy. This game loves its wacky endings. Yeah, this game has some really... Wow, a super secret... Yeah, that's probably the most secret ending in the game that I just told you. I don't know which ending we're gonna do, so I don't feel bad about spoiling it or anything. If only because we may not even do it. There's so many endings. I think there's like 5 or 6 maybe? Maybe 4. No idea. PRB, my insides have imploded. That's what you get when you eat too much Taco Bell. Actually, I can eat Taco Bell and not have... Are all the games connected? Yes. All of Dark Souls games are connected, but very loosely. It's weird. Like, they're connected, but in very strange ways, you know? Not in like a direct, ooh, this was 1,000 years ago. 1,000 years ago today, this happened on this spot. And when you go in the next game, it's different because it's 200 years in the future. Like, it's very all over the place, you know? So, it's pretty strange. The thing about Dark Souls is that time is very fucked. Time is very fucked. And, like, it's all over the place. In every single game. More so in Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 is actually interesting because it's... In Dark Souls 2, the areas in that game are, like, floating around. Areas that are connected are not connected in a way that makes sense, which is for 2 reasons. Number 1, the world was not designed well, and they needed an excuse for why. And number 2, it's because the world in that game is all fucked. We're actually in a different continent that has parts of this world in it. So the story of Dark Souls and whether or not they're connected is very interesting. Hello, you're just completely missing me. I'm A-okay with that. Like, I'm not gonna complain about it, but like, we should get good. That spell is so strong, dude. Legitimately strong. Is Demon Souls also connected in some way? I'm pretty sure that Demon Souls is actually directly connected to Bloodborne and not related to Dark Souls in any way, if I vaguely remember. But please correct me if I'm wrong. Tony, going back to your Lego jetpack story, did you build anything cool? When I was a kid, we had access to, like, tons of Legos. You know, it wasn't just, like, there was, like, a bin of it, right? And, I don't know, I kind of just built whatever. I can't recall if I built anything cool. There was never a time where I built something and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna save this, you know? There was never a time where, like, that happened. But when I was young, we actually, this was my first year when I moved to Connecticut. I moved to Connecticut in, for 4th grade, okay? So when I moved here, there was a pumpkin carving contest, and it was based in 4th grade, and it was basically just a popularity contest. Whoever was most popular, everybody voted their pumpkin, even if it was shitty. Basically, I hollowed out a pumpkin, and then built like a little Halloween town out of Lego, and then just put it in the pumpkin. Which is 2 things. It's both really cool and creative, but also very fucking lazy because it's not really pumpkin carving. But like, I almost won, even though I wasn't popular. Like, I've never been a popular kid. So I almost won, and that was pretty exciting to me back in the day. But I lost to some other kid who legitimately had the worst fucking pumpkin. Like, this kid's pumpkin sucked fat wiener. It was just bad. I'm trying to remember what their pumpkin actually was. I think they carved it into, like, the shape of a dog, and it barely looked like a dog. It just sucked. Boop. This is actually really cool over here, this painting. Okay. Sylvaris Lupus knows the lore really well. And you luckily know some of the lore that I have forgotten, because there's so much of it. Would you please describe to these lovely people in my chat, my guy, the tale of Lady who's a bird? Yeah, so so these big fat knight boys in this painting are winged knights. They actually have physical wings that they can use to fly. Not these versions down here. But there's like a lady who's a bird, and these knights protect her honor. They're kind of like white knights if they could fly. He's got tiny wings on his back that don't actually work, but they're pretty adorbs. The only good thing about these guys is everything. Everything about them is good. They drop good loot. Their armor is legit. Like, it looks cool as fuck. And I wish I had the stats to wield it. On top of that, the weapon this guy has, these two-handed axes here, you can actually get these. They drop. You can get these two-handed axes. And that spinning move he just did, you can do that move too. And it is so fucking good in PvP because it drains stamina the more you spin. And basically, if you just keep spinning with these axes and you have enough stamina, you can basically just like 0 to death someone. It's great. You just instantly kill somebody with your bullshit spin. And I used to do that all the time. It's great. Oh no, don't put me on the spot, Tony. Oh no. I put you on the spot, now you don't know any lore. Yeah, those knights basically defend this woman who is like an oracle, if I recall. She's an oracle, and the king didn't like her, so he imprisoned her in the library. And she was also a bird, kinda. I don't fucking know, dude. Oh shit, I'm being invaded. Invaded by Ginge Mc... I'm just gonna assume it says Ginge McGinge again. Alright, well, I really need someone to come in and help me here. Because I'm a little low in terms of stats. Oh, hello, Ginge McNinge. Fuck you. Oh god, what are you doing? Hello. I see you're lagging. Oh, Jesus Christ, enemies everywhere. Fuck off, Ginge. Dick. Alright, well, fortunate reality is that this guy's probably gonna murder me. I am very... Oh, there's enemies here too. Christ. Ow. Fuck. There's no way I can dodge him and this guy with the dagger at the same time. Oh my god. Fuck off. Yeah? Really? You're gonna throw undead hunter charms at me right now? Suck on dick, dude. Wow. I was afraid of this guy? He's actually ass. Oh my god, no way. This guy is actually hot poop right now. Where'd he go? Lagging everywhere. I don't know where the fuck this guy is. Oh, well, he's got a rapier. He's got the cheese rapier. He's got the rapier that says, I don't know what I'm doing. Please, please let me win. Alright, what am I doing on this boy? Yeah, bud? You realize I'll just heal myself, right? Because, I mean, if you're gonna heal too, I'm also gonna heal. Suck my wiener. Alright. What is happening right now? Both of us seem to be very incompetent. Well, I've got a boy to help me now, so that's nice. Yeah? Was that your best move right now? Because, like... kind of shit. I feel a little bad, actually. Yeah? I think he's trying to, like, freeze me, but it's not really working out for him. Oh, okay, he gave up. Okay, bud. Where are you going? Are you running away? He's running into enemies. Okay, cool. Alright. Hey, bud. What you wielding there? Some sort of flame sword? He must have endurance or something. I think he's got tons of endurance, but like no other stats. Looks like it. I'm assuming this boy's hiding in enemies, so I'm just gonna Seed of the Giant and see how that goes. I was, you know, am I beautiful, Tony? Am I beautiful, Tony Senpai? You are beautiful. Wow, I've got two boys coming in to help me right now, actually. Stop running! Come back and fight! You don't want to fight my squad? Oh shit, that guy almost just died. He almost just died to NPCs right now. Hey bud, where you going? You wanna do a fight? You realize that the dragons can hit you right now, right? Those dragons across the way over there, those things can hit you too. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to run through this entire area just to kill this fucking invader right now. Georgie Porgy. does not compute. So I don't know where that invader's at, but invader's in right now. Hello. Man, I just wanted to get through this area, and now I've got to deal with Invader Boy. That's just annoying. Like, they aren't really dragons or some shit. No, they're not really dragons, they're just wyverns. There are very few actual dragons in Dark Souls that are alive. There's only like 2, really, that are left. Oh, big boy. Biggest boy. I don't know where my blues are, though. I don't know where my blue boys are. I kind of wish I knew where my blue boys were. Are they just fighting that invader right now? Like, are they still fighting him? If you told me the name of the tower, I can tell you where her lore is. My guy's invisible right now? Is that... That's not just me, right? Like, this guy's invisible. Okay. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Dragons in Dark Souls are weird. Yeah, okay, so these things are not actually dragons. Those are wyverns. They're also not alive. Those wyverns over there are actually zombies. I know, it makes a lot of sense. Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god. Hey, our boy's doing damage, I guess. I can't really see what he's doing, but it looks like he's doing damage. Remember the other knight that we were talking about that goes insane? Yeah, we just killed him. Those dragons over there are actually just wyverns whose bodies are being possessed by slime demons. So they're pretty much just zombie dragons. They're not actually alive. You are not a thing. Okay. Oh shit. Is the invader over here? I guess he is. I don't know. Zombie dragons. What is this? Fire Emblem 8? They're dragons if they have arms. Yeah, if they have arms, they're dragons. If they don't have arms, they're not dragons. But I'm just gonna use another one. Like, if you're gonna be a dingus right now, you're gonna get hit by those zombie dragons too, alright? Alright, here it comes. Is he gonna actually shoot fire or what? Oh god, it's like lagging all over the place. I don't know if it's gonna do anything. Oh, there it goes. I actually have no idea what's happening right now. Legitimately, I'm as confused as you are. Where's this invader at, though? Invader's in over here. Oh, hello. Hey, did we get him? Oh no, he's still alive. Oh no, he's dead. I think Invisible Boy killed him. But I have no clue. That wyvern's thick, dude. Alright, so this dragon, he's just dead. And the zombie part is this part right here. So we're gonna kill him, and then the zombie's gonna... Oh, shit! Is gonna pop out of there. There's actually no lore behind this thing that's controlling him. You know that black slime that's been in certain enemies? That black slime has, like, no lore behind it. And everyone thought that they were gonna talk about it in the DLC, but then they just never did. Which really sucks. Because it's one of those things in Dark Souls that's just, like, never expanded upon, ever, even though it should be. Oh, Jesus. Don't be rude. You're being lewd. Will you give me the black slime, Daddy? I'll give you whatever slime color you want. We got black, purple, green. So, did I get him? Oh, no, here comes the slime. Whoopsie-woo. Here comes the fucking goo. And you are very weak to fire damage, my guy. I don't know if you knew that. You should really do something about that very glaring weakness. Alright, he's dead. Maybe it's just the Abyss's Sluggo, and they have red eyes. I really could not even begin to fathom, because this thing, that black slime, it actually has a name. It's called the Pus of Man. And I do not have any idea what it means, or what it is, or where it came from, or anything, because they just don't talk about it, like, anywhere in the game. And it's so unfortunate, because, like, it's not that it's everywhere, but it's definitely, like, around, you know? Like, I'm seeing it places. Yeah, Pus of Man. Like, I'm seeing it places, I just don't get it. Good night, Tony Senpai Kuno Ni-chan. Good night, my boys. Have a good night, Brightside. Thanks for stopping by. I really wish that they would actually, like, just straight up tell me what the fuck the Pus of Man is, because they just never do. And not knowing is kind of frustrating, when I can kind of just know other things in the game. Okay. Hello. I see you're alive. Can I change that for you? Good. I'm back and alive with my organs intact. Congratulations. So, like, the culmination of a man's sins. Yeah, so, as far as I knew, people thought the Pus of Man was a culmination of man's sins. Because that makes sense, right? Like, it's something directly related to humans. But then it turns out that's not true, because it can possess dragons. So why is it called the Pus of Man when it also possesses wyverns and other non-man related things? It just doesn't make sense, you know, in like the most frustrating way possible. It's that Dark Souls frustration of
Guys, we got this kind of neat thing, and we're gonna put it in tons of places, but we're not gonna tell you shit about it. Okay, bye.
Like, that's exactly what it is. That is a mimic. That is just a straight up mimic trying to be a sneaky boy. I'm gonna have to murder him without actually aggravating him. Okay, cool. So let's kill him now. Do not grab me. Oh, I forgot. It's one of the weird ones. Hello, bud. You're looking extra disgusting today. Did you do something with your tongue? Oh, Jesus, he did. You got a perm. Alright, cool. I wish we could go back to the Abyss. Yeah, so... Oh, hey, I got another one of those helmets. So, this game actually has... It has two things. It introduces something called the Abyss, and then it also introduces something called the Deep. And apparently, some parts of the game, I think there's some lore that says that the Deep is completely separate from the Abyss. And then if I'm remembering correctly, there's also things that say that the Abyss and the Deep are the same. And it's all over the place. They just introduce a lot of really weird shit in Dark Souls 3, but don't explain any of it. And then we get to the DLC, and you're like, okay, they'll talk about it here in the DLC, you know, because they got more time to, like, expand upon ideas. No, they just drop everything. They just fucking straight up just drop everything and just don't tell you shit. And it's really annoying, you know, like, it's just straight up annoying. I don't understand the Abyss versus the Deep stuff. There's nothing to understand. Don't feel dumb. There's just straight up nothing to understand because it's just not explained, and it's really dumb. They're separate but connected. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Senon. That's a good way to put it. They are indeed separate, but they are also connected, and it's just dumb. It's just silly. Like, if this is the last game in the series, if this is the last Dark Souls game, you can have it be Dark Souls and be, like, kind of cryptic and, you know, weird like Dark Souls is, but, like, you can't just, like, have things hanging, you know? Like, come on. Just answer some questions with, like, a yes or a no. That's what I'd like. We are kind of backtracking because there actually is a bonfire here that I want to get. Ooh. So we're gonna fight a boss very soon, and he's everybody's favo. He's been in every single Dark Souls game, guys. I'm not kidding. This boss fight that we're gonna do, It's a boss that's been in every single Dark Souls game to date. Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, and 3. He's in 3 twice, actually. He's actually twice in this game. They bring him back a second time in one of the DLCs. He's everybody's favorite character. Can you guys guess who it is? Can you guys guess who it is? Everyone's favorite boss. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Actually getting wrecked right now. Actually, in real time. You can see my anus leaving. You can see it just tearing up as this boy tosses his bullshit at me. Oh, God. And I can't drink mana potions either, thanks to this charm. Alright. I always felt the deep was supposed to represent the sea or something, with the abyss was basically hell. I have no idea. Is it Solaire? No, Solaire isn't a boss, guys. Is it me? It isn't me. If it's not Onion Bro back from the dead, then it doesn't matter to me. No, 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 guys, it's a boss. It's not a good guy. It's a boss. It's a boss that's been in every game. Why is it so laggy here? Oh, also, this area, the eclipse is happening. Like, you can actually see the sun, like, being taken out. If you're wondering what these things are, they're corpses of dragons flying to the end of the world, I guess. They're weird. They're weird, and I don't understand their lore either. I'm excited to see this boss. Is it the Asylum Demon? Is it your mom? It's your mom. Fuck you. No, seriously. I left. Please help. Oh no. Did Romina ask where's Onion Bro? Did she miss Onion Bro? Ooh, that's upsetting. What happened with Onion Bro? He's taking a rest right now. Those butterflies are fucking cool looking. Yeah, they are fucking cool looking though. They're kind of weird. They have some weird lore. The lore in this game, I don't want to say if it gets worse, but it kind of gets worse the farther you go in the game. Because the farther you go in the game, like, the less the lore is expanded on, and then it's just, like, annoying, you know? Things like these butterflies are not really well explained. Things like the pus of man is just completely ignored. It's kind of, you know, upsetting in a way. There's an item over there that we missed, and I really want to grab it while I'm just in the vicinity, you know? So we're gonna go this way. Please, the Onion Bro, Tony, please. You'll have to watch. You'll have to watch the stream later when I upload it to figure out what happens to Onion Bro. He goes and completes his quest. You weren't here for his quest completion. Romina's favorite boy. Plus a van equals jizz. Does it though? Alright. Summon in Hunter. Hunter looks like a boy who doesn't want to be summoned. Excuse me! You are not supposed to be programmed to leave this very specific area because it's bullshit. Fuck you. Get out of here. Alright, let's unlock this shortcut actually. Puss of man. Puss. Puss in Boots. My stand. Puss in Boots. May he toast us with in onion heaven. That poor boy. He just wanted to complete his quest, guys. That's all he wanted. Oh no. Not your boy. I think there's another thing. Pretty sure there's an elevator that's gonna come up right now. No? There's an elevator in this area that actually has 2 bits. It's kind of like that first time we met Onion Bro, remember? Why isn't it working? Does this just straight up not work? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, there's an elevator here that goes up and down and then up and down again. There's like a second one hidden. He's in a better place now. May he drink the toast forever and whatever comes for Dark Souls Afterlife. Onion Bro is just a good boy. He's just a good lad. Tony, why? You have to watch the stream. We did a very detailed analysis of him. His story is very sad. It's a very sad story. Alright, so let's hope that these enemies don't follow me into the area that they should be programmed not to follow me to because it's bullshit. And we'll just run right by him. Oh, hello! Bye! Bye, my guy. Maybe I should go invisible, actually. Maybe that'll help me. Alright, so this boss fight is actually kind of tough, I gotta be honest. Ooh, hello, can I summon you in? What was their name? They're not Albert, so I don't care. Patch Squad. This place is too clean, it needs more burned bodies. I agree, this place is just too pleasant. It needs more sadness, you know? You know, we're just summoning Toho. I'll summon in Toho right now. He looks like a good boy. I've become too invested. Oh. Why'd they return home? They didn't even come in. Is that Guts? Is that another Guts cosplay? It is. It's another Guts cosplay. Alright, bud. You ready? You ready, Toho? Let's do it. I believe in you. Oh, okay. Summon Professor Oak. I want to summon Professor... You know, I'll summon in 3 boys right now. I will straight up summon in 3 boys. Yeah, let's do it. Fucking 4 people against this classic Dark Souls boss. Fuck them up. Wins Bastard Son. Is this the Nameless King, aka the Bastard Son? No. Nope. You'll see him, like, the second we get in here. You guys will see this boy. Why is this guy coming in? 0 health, okay. You'll know him, like, the second you see him, you'll be like, fuck, it's that guy. Alright, Oak, you ready? And Hunter, alright. My boys. Come on in. Come on in. Look who it is, guys. It's Ornstein with a shield and a staff. Ornstein, everyone's favorite Dark Souls fight. Ornstein and Smo, a little light on the Smo, but we got the Ornstein in droves. And he is very weak to lightning damage, which is very funny, considering he does lightning damage. And he, you know, not be weak to it. This boy. Oh, hello! They actually reused this boss fight. They reused this guy in the DLC. It's actually pretty lazy, if you ask me, but pretty sure. Oh, staggering! Staggering, boy! Stagger that boy! This boss fight isn't hard, it's just kind of bullshit, because when Phase 2 starts, it's not even fair. Phase 2 isn't even fair, because it just, like, does cheap shit. Oh, shit. I don't know. Do not know how I dodged that. Yep, fucked Ornstein. Old Dingus. Also, never stand by the ledge, because he can break those pillars. Alright, so the dragons are actually shooting, like, blood magic at us, I guess. And that's the bullshit part, because they can hit you from so far away and there's, like, no way to dodge it. And that just sucks. Oh my god, he just did a jumping attack. What a ballsy god. Oh shit, a ballsy boy. Oh, thank god, you staggered him. Nice. Good shit, my guys. Good shit. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. I'm about to cast my goddamn adobo magic on the extra spicy coming in. Ooh! One of my many helms do I want to wear? Can we have more souls? Drink that sippy. Drink that Sunny D, my guys. The meme team. Toho, Hunter, and Oak. All of us one-word names. Well, not me. I'm Spicy Boy, but you know, I get a pass. He was a major pussum all along. He was just a big wimpy boy this whole time. Take a sippy. It's the name of the game. They don't call this game Sippy Souls for nothing. Dark Sippies. Alright, so this is gonna sound really immature, but I mean, come on, you guys are watching my stream, so maturity is definitely not a thing we have here. Tony, is there anyone left that I care about, as I have for our dearest champion, Onion Bro? I don't know. I don't know what NPCs you've grown attached to, but everybody in the shrine is still alive, so be happy about that. But legitimately, though, Just think for a second how ridiculously silly. What happened to my Pope hat? Oh, my Pope hat had to be replaced because I can't wear my Pope hat and have my magic staff at the same time. It's very unfortunate. Names just sound really funny when you just replace words with cummies. Like dark cummies, cummy souls. Everything just sounds silly. Cummy is unbreakable. JoJo Part 4, Cummies is unbreakable. That's the maturity level that you're dealing with right now in my stream. I swear to God, Cummies boys, spicy cummies. Now everybody in the chat is just gonna start replacing words with cummies. I guarantee you that is what is about to start happening. Because cummies is a hilarious word. It honestly is. It just makes me chuckle like an idiot. It's great. Alright, let's whoop, jump down here. Keith's chime, and we're just gonna pop back up to that bonfire. Tony, you literal child. Corrupted Cummies Show. Cummies Gaming Show. Oh my god. Spicy Boys Cummy Pizzeria. Cummies Backup Channel. This is Dark Souls. Assume they're dead until further notice. That's a... Yes. Chris knows what's up. Said the Golden Cummies. That's pretty much it. If your name was the Golden Cummies, that'd be much better than the Golden Artist. Oh my goodness. Cummies Pope. My name would just be Cummies. Why is that so funny? Everybody here in the chat has got like 2-word names. So it'd be like Romina Cummies, or like the Golden Cummies, and then Sam is just... his name is just Cummies. Oh man. Oh, can you guys tell I haven't slept in like 48 hours? I have not slept in 48 hours because I've been editing like my video for my final. I've been editing my video for my video class. And I have not slept because I've just been up all night editing. Christ almighty. Would I be Cummies77 Cummies? I feel like you're... Well, you write your name as Hourglass like one word. I feel like it would be like... It would be Cummies Glass 77, which is already horrible. Cummies Glass does not sound good. Zero lore on the butterflies, GG game. Oh no, there's like vague lore on those butterfly dragon things. I think people came to the consensus that they are the corpses of wyverns that are returning to like a grave of some sort. Kind of like an elephant grave, you know, but like for wyverns. I did it for you. Let it be known that the Golden Artist has changed their name to the Golden Cummies in my chat. This is the level of maturity that we're dealing with here. You know, I just recently made a channel trailer, but I'm probably just gonna have to remake it to just include... It's just gonna be nothing of just clips of me just saying the word cummies on repeat. Just non-stop. It's gonna be great. So, all of the covenants up to this point, we've actually met, like, where to turn in their covenant items, except for one, which is the Warrior of Sunlight, which was one of the first covenants we got, so it's a little weird. But their shrine is all the way over here. And we can finally do that fresh hot Mei emote. That fresh meme. Here it is. Praise the Mei. Yeah, it's praise the sun. Which I really wish they gave it to you earlier in the game because it's such a good emote, you know? Cummies for ASMR, please. Alright. Just for you guys. I normally don't do it on streams. I'll do it right now.
Cummies.
This is the level of maturity in my stream. I really hope that someone was browsing the YouTube streams right now and they were like, wow, this guy looks cool, let me look at him. And then they just join and just all that happened is just cummies in their ear. That's all they hear. I hope that is what just happened. Because if that, like, that would make my day. Imaginary person that I hope exists. Please write a comment down below. Tell me about it. Tell me about your first experience here. Oh my god. Alright, let's... If you notice that one dragon, after I killed the zombie pus of man, it disappeared, but this dragon's still here, and that's because we need to fall down this way. I'm actually going to take him up from above because it's really easy that way. Dead. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. We'll grab this item over here. Good shit. And there is a mimic right there. And it's one of the tall boys. So we gotta be careful for that grab, because the tall boy's grab is buggy as fuck. Buggy as fuck. Also, we're in a very tight and close space. Not a good thing when fighting this boy. Ow! Jesus, that was half my health. Alright. Totally tubular guy. I want my ringtone to be Tony saying cummies on repeat. Go for it. I encourage that. So if you notice that item that we just picked up... actually no. I'm wrong. This is the item. That is a Braille tome. And we are going to actually... I think there's one item that I haven't grabbed yet. Actually, yeah, let's go down here. I just want to get all the items in this area before we continue forward. I'm all about collecting that shit. Look out for those cummies. Look out, those cummies are coming in hot! Delta Niner. Cummies on my 6. Oh, man. Man, you guys remember that classic scene in Star Wars? When Darth Vader looked at the general and he says, "I find your lack of cummies disturbing." That was my favorite scene. I really felt like he was a powerful character when he said that, you know? Like, it really hammered home the authority that Darth Cummies had, you know? He really felt like a strong guy. At least I thought so. Those cummies are loose cannons. Those cummies are loose cummies. Jesus fuck. Cummies in hot. It just like, it writes itself. Like, it writes itself. Oh shit, I didn't get any time. That's bad. Eat shit, bud. Enter the chalk zone. I really gotta remember to change my name before I watch another one of my friends' streams. What, your friend wouldn't appreciate your name being the Golden Cummies? What kind of friend is he? A shitty one. Hello, I see you're trying to be sneaky. Might I suggest killing yourself? Or I could do it for you. Alright, so there's actually gonna be a boy. Supposed to be a... Ah, there we go. Another boy there. Just waiting for him. Wet, hot, cummy summer. You know, if I was in JoJo, guys, and I had a stand, it'd be called Barbie Girl. And basically, if my stand touches you and is able to maintain physical contact with you for 10 seconds, you will enter my Barbie world. And you will become a Ken doll. Oh my god, calm down, please. I get it, spin to win is your move of choice. But can you literally just go fuck yourself? Oh shit. Enter the cummy zone. Oh Christ. I gotta grab all the enemies. You won't misunderstand, Jotaro. It's that you've already entered my Barbie world. My Barbie the world. Soon you'll become my personal Ken doll, Jotaro. Goddamn, my stand Barbie girl. It's unbeatable. Alright, so let's go to the last bonfire. I like that you talk to them Yeah, that spinner boy. I told him to stop spinning, and he didn't do the spin attack again, so clearly he did hear me. Obviously. If you guys didn't know, that's the secret to playing video games. Talk and make noises to the video games. And they will respond. I told that boy, don't do your spinning move again. It would be rude if you did, and he didn't do it again, no did he? Instead, he used that really shitty move where he summons light out of the floor, and it didn't hit me at all because it's a shitty move. Could you believe that move, you can actually get it. You can actually get that, like, lightning, or not lightning, light beam move, and it is probably one of the worst spells in the game. I think it is actually programmed to avoid players, because I have never seen someone land that move. Ever. It is that bad. Okay, cool. Now let's go back to the Shrine Bonfire, because we've got a lot of souls and we need to level up. And we also need to do a thing. And I will tell you what that thing is. Just a moment. Hello, my favorite grill.
Oh, do you wish to hear a tale? Oh, you've brought me a Braille divine tome. Now I can tell new tales of miracles. Tales of the greater miracles can be quite the epics. What fun we will have.
You guys want to have some fun? Let's have some fun with this girl. Alright, cool. So we're going to buy this and this.
I was not meant to be a fighter.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure now if we reload the area, it should activate the thing. Basically, you give her both of... We've given her 2 Braille tomes at this point. So what we do is we buy all of her spells, and then she'll tell us that she wants to become a Firekeeper. And she'll already have done that. She's now moved. She's so blind and nice. She's actually one of the few characters in this game that has a happy ending. She becomes a Firekeeper, and she tends to the fire of this flame. I believe she's tending to this very flame over here. Actually, no, because our Firekeeper's doing that. I think she's just training until she finds a flame. I'm not sure. But she moves from over here. She moves out here. And she'll actually be able to level us up like the other Firekeeper, which is pretty cool. She has the same functionality. On top of that, she also sells items, I'm pretty sure, if you didn't buy the ring from her like I did. Here she is. And she's got her hood down, and she looks real pretty.
Sweet champion of Ash, let souls be your strength.
There you go. And this is where she lives. And she has, you know, she just has a good time. Why are people just screaming outside of my dorm right now? Goddamn college kid. Do you not have work to do? Do you not have shit you need to be doing? Christ. Nah. But she actually has a happy ending. That's really it to her entire story. It just ends there, and she can level you up. That's really it. Too bad there won't be any more fire. Yeah. She kind of really doesn't have any more flames to tend, but... So, the reason we went over there is so that now we can go over here. Now, I bet you're wondering, where's her bodyguard? Tell those kids to calm down. I'm gonna go over there and tell those kids that if they don't calm the fuck down, I'm gonna fucking throw handfuls of gummies at them. Could you imagine? I've always told people, if you're ever in a fight and you think you're gonna lose, just poop in your hand and just throw it at them, because nobody is going to attack someone who's got poop in their hands. Also, remember how I mentioned that there was a solar eclipse? That actually affects every level now. The sun being blocked out affects every level now, which is really cool. Did I go the wrong way? I did. Tell them to be silent for the sake of Onion Bro. These college kids have no respect for Onion Bro. They don't know of his ways. They don't know the deeds he did. They don't know what he did. They don't care, you know? They don't give a fuck. All they care about is getting drunk and whose cummies they're gonna be, you know, slurping up next. They don't give a fuck. Goddamn college kids. It's disgusting. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful At the very least, and at the very most, it's fucking just disgustingly rude. So I bet you're wondering, what happened to that blind girl's bodyguard? Basically, he's supposed to keep her safe, but now that she's a firekeeper, she's kind of completed her quest, and he's completed his. So he goes back to where her prison is, and just kind of dies. Oh, hello! I see that you are here to desecrate his grave, much like I am. Might we be friends? Here, let me spread my spice, my guy. Yeah, so her bodyguard just kind of comes here and just silently dies. And that's about it. Kids and cookies. It's pretty sad. That guy just wanted to protect his maiden, and he did. And now he's dead. So on that note, thank you guys for joining me on this fantastic Dark Souls stream. I hope you guys had a lovely time, and I'll see you guys on the next one.